So you want to start a business from home, but you don't want it to be an MLM. You don't want it to be like marketing, or you don't want it to be affiliates, but like you actually want to start a real business from home that will allow you to create the desired lifestyle you want, right? Especially for all my mamas out there that want to be able to have that balance and be able to do the things for the family, but also be able to contribute to the family financially as well. Look, that was me. Okay. I started a business from home, like literally in the same office is where I grew my business from multiple six figures, like this office. I didn't sit right here and it wasn't all nice like it is right now. But from this same office, you guys, is where I grew my cleaning business, my remote cleaning business that I had in different states, that I had in different cities, remotely without me ever touching a mop, broom, or bucket or anything. Now, let me take that back. I teach people how to do that, but I did start doing that because I just didn't know no better. But best believe that once I knew better, I did better and I hired the right people to actually do the cleaning for me, you guys. I teach people how to start a remote cleaning business without them ever having to touch a mop, bucket, broom from the comfort of your own home. I remember my first son, he's 18 now, right? And I remember having to juggle work, corporate work, and him. And for some reason, corporate work always won, right? Because I couldn't always get the time to be able to do the things that I wanted to do. I couldn't, be there with him when he got home from school. I couldn't go to his practices and to some of his evening games because I was at work, right? I missed all of the field trips and all of the what is it, like the goodness, all the little activities. Look, any school activities, I just couldn't be present. And it really sucked. Like there's no other better way to say that. And I remember when I had my middle son, I really desired to be able to work from home. And I tried so many different things. I tried being a headhunter. I tried, I tried finding jobs for people. I can't even think of the word what that's called. But I tried a lot of things and it just didn't work out. I just was not able to actually supplement the income that my 9 to 5 was bringing in. And look, when push comes to shove, you have to make enough money to cover household expenses, right? So I had to go to work and I hated it again and it sucked again. Now, when my third son, look, I was going to get it right on that third one, right? When my third son was born, I was like, I had to figure out a way. Now, in this position, in this time, I started my business out of a need and out of a necessity. I just had my son and I couldn't go back to work yet, but I needed something to be able to do to bring an income in. And literally, just God gave me this idea to start my cleaning business. I can't even say that it came out of my own head because who would really think to start that? Like, I just didn't even think like a business like this would be profitable and scalable. Like where I grew up and where I seen and witnessed, I didn't see people, come and get their house clean on a weekly basis. You know who cleaned the house? I did. Being waking up on a Saturday morning with fresh breeze coming in through open windows and bleach smell coming in so strong, and you hear Patti LaBelle glazing through the rooms. Okay, I woke up cleaning every Saturday morning, deep cleaning every single morning before I can go outside and play with my friends. Okay. So I didn't grow up seeing and knowing that people actually pay to get their houses clean. It just totally just didn't know. So when I started my cleaning business, I thought like, okay, I'll be able to do this to help bring in some income, right? To come help my husband and our household. And not knowing that I would literally be able to make 8,000 my first month, 10,000 my second month, close to 100K my first year with cleaning houses. That is crazy. So what home-based business, if you guys haven't figured it out by now, the home-based business that I recommend that you start, it's a cleaning business because you can do it for the comfort of your own home. Okay. It may not be idea. Maybe not, it may not be like, oh my God, I thought it was gonna be something fancy, something beautiful. It could be beautiful because I've been able to grow and scale this business to where I'm not even doing the back end work anymore. This office is made to be able to teach others how to start this cleaning business, right? And I have so many other videos where I actually break down the process. But you guys, I want to kind of just go over vaguely what this would look like, right? First, you're going to start off with building a nice, simple business plan, discussing what you want your business to look like, who do you want to service, what kind of branding you want, right? You want to do your market research, determine where is a profitable place to launch your business. If you do not live in an area to where it has the desired household income that can cover your cleaning service prices, then you want to do the research and find what city or state would be best, because that's the beauty of having a remote cleaning business. In this office, I launched our Hey, you guys. Okay, so we're going to pause this video for one quick moment because I have something super, super important to share with you, you guys. I want to invite you to the upcoming master workshop. If you feel or the need or the call to be able to start a cleaning business, a remote cleaning business, then this workshop is for you guys. During this one day, action-packed day, like literally it's a 5-hour class, and I'm teaching all the things. We are going over market research, pricing research. I'm giving you guys our whole pricing formula so that way you'll have the confidence and you'll know what to charge for your cleaning services. Look, we're not starting no hobby, baby, okay? So I need you guys to know all the information to be able to start your business. Not only that, most people struggle in how to find cleaners and how to find clients. During this master workshop, you guys, we are going to be actually doing live hiring together. I'm going to be sharing my same script that we use to hire for our clients. I'm going to show you guys all my favorite platforms to find cleaners. Like, you're going to be able to see me in the process of what it looks like to actually hire cleaners. Okay. So if that's where you're struggling, then get in the class. Next, we're going to talk about lead generation, because in this business, we need clients, right? So I'm going to be sharing with you guys like my favorite tactics, my short through follow-up system. How do I close leads? Like all the things, my favorite script. Look, you guys, this class is it. All right. So if you are wanting to start a remote cleaning business this year in 2025, then I want to invite you guys to the upcoming master workshop. It packs out every single time, so don't wait. The link is going to be somewhere in the description down there. Okay. But I'm telling you guys, like, this is where you want to be. This master workshop, you guys, it is a 5-hour class. We start early in the morning, we end late in the afternoon, but I promise you it's going to be a day filled with so much information. And if you're like, yo, Jazz, I work, girl, like I can't attend, then I want to invite you to join VIP, baby, because the VIP experience is amazing, okay? Because not only do you get access to the class, you also get to attend a private coaching session with myself, and additional resources, like resources out the wazoo, okay? Like additional trainings on commercial cleaning, Airbnb cleaning, post-construction cleaning, student turnover cleaning, government contract cleaning, like everything in the VIP experience. And if you can't make it live, you'll get the replay in the VIP experience. So if you're gonna do it big, like do it all the way, okay? So get the link somewhere in the description. We're gonna get back to the video, but you guys, come join me this next upcoming live virtual. It's live, but it's virtual master workshop. See y'all then. Our 2 out-of-state companies. The first one was in Arizona. The second one was in Virginia, right? I didn't leave Texas to do that. Okay. So you want to find out where you want to plant your company. Then you want to do some pricing research to determine what is the standard pricing services for cleaning services in your market area. You don't want to guess. You don't want to position yourself to be the cheapest service, because the goal is to make a profit. Okay. The goal is not to only make a profit one time from a client, but to also bring in reoccurring income from that client. Okay. So once you have determined where you're going to plant your business, how are you going to charge for your services, then you want to determine how you're going to find your cleaners. You guys, for this cleaning business, the way I love to operate is to work with independent contractors. Okay. I partner with individuals that's already doing the services. Our cleaner requirements is that they have their own supplies, equipment, transportation, business insurance, okay, and must have 2 years minimum of residential cleaning experience. That helps us change the game already, because now I'm not just banking on my experience, right? Actually, if I hire a cleaner that has 5 years experience, yo, we in the game. We've been here for 5 years. Okay, because I'm leveraging her experience, right? So I like to use platforms to search for cleaners that are maybe struggling in their marketing, to where they're maybe having problems finding their ideal client. They don't know where to plant their business. They are undercharging for their services, but they have the skill set. They have the experience and the knowledge on how to provide an excellent service. And with our business, we're going to be able to position our company to bring in a flow of our ideal clientele. So I like to use platforms like Google, Yelp, Thumbtack, Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace, Facebook groups to find cleaners that are actually advertising their services to the public. So now I can approach them and see if they would like to become a subcontractor to my cleaning company, right? So now they don't have to worry about any of the back end admin maintenance. That's up to us. That's our contributor to this partnership. We contribute by finding the ideal client, taking care of the admin, booking the clients, scheduling the clients, right? Taking care of the processing fee to collect the payment, all that jazz. Okay. And then we need to find our ideal clientele. We know where we're putting the company and how much we're charging. We have the cleaners to do the jobs. Now, where are we going to position our company to be found by our ideal client? Where do people go look for services? I'm wondering. Google, right? Google, you guys, is my favorite optimal way of looking for cleaning services. You are able to create a free Google business profile account where you can get your business listed on Google for free. Okay. They have two other paid lead generation options through the Google LSA, which stands for Google Local Service Ads, and then also your Google AdSend. But those are paid options. But also, while you're paying for leads through that source, you can also be positioning your company to get ranked on the top map pack. So that way, when people are Googling for cleaning services near them, you're able to be found, right? The goal is to be found where your ideal client is looking for you. Other platforms that I like to use to find my ideal client and position my company is platforms like Yelp, platforms like Thumbtack, platforms like Bark, even Nextdoor, and Facebook groups as well. You want to make sure that when you're setting up these platforms, that you set them up full, completely, all the way, right? Fill out all the FAQs, all the information, your pricing, your location, your keywords. Okay, keywords are essentially just words that people are using to look for services that we offer. So they're maybe typing in maid service, housekeeping, move out cleaning, right? So those are the services. Those are the keywords that we want to make sure that we're embedding throughout our platforms that we're setting up. So even when people are Googling us, we're coming up on those listings. Okay. So that you guys now know how to do the research. You now know how to price your services, find cleaners, find clients. Look, you guys, this business, I don't want to say, oh, it's easy as 1, 2, 3. But what I'm saying is that it's doable. This industry is an amazing business to get into. It's not slowing down anytime soon. And a matter of fact, it's actually increasing. It plans to increase by 26% in the next 2 years. Okay. Don't get over intimidated thinking the market is too saturated. I just did a market research for a client, and while looking for companies to do pricing research off of, half of the companies that were listed on Google are no longer even offering services anymore, right? So take that fear out of the mindset, okay? We're going to be able to find our ideal client, ideal cleaner, and position your company to profit. There's no better time to start this business than now. Like, why wait? Okay. And if you guys need more, click the link in the description. I have an amazing free resource for you guys that'll kind of give you some more in-depth information on what this home-based business would look like. Because I'm sure you clicked on this video and you thought I was going to share about an MLM, but I fooled you. Like, look, you can really develop a full scalable business because there's no limits to this industry. If you want to scale it, if you want to grow it and have multiple locations, if you want to, bring it into a franchise situation, like literally the sky's the limit. And actually, there is no limit. So, like, go past the sky. All right. So, if this video was helpful, you guys, make sure that you guys like, share, subscribe, do all the things of all the things. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye, y'all.